Elliott, it's a defeat at Radcliffe with the game decided by a penalty. What are your initial thoughts on the game?
Where do I start? Thought, yeah, we play as we play, and I think some of the moments that we had were fine. You know, we have high standards here, and we want things done properly, and you know, we want to play in a certain way. And don't get us wrong, I think Radcliffe, you know, to be fair, they made it difficult for us at times to break them down. But you know, we had moments which were good, especially quite early in the game. I think they had more of the ball than we maybe thought they would have in terms of when we've looked at the videos that they've played in, but without really hurting us either. And then when we had it, they made it difficult, quite low block, reduced space, looked to beat us on the break, which I think is a little bit of the story of our season with certain games, especially here. But no, I think we've been done by a poor decision again, and it's not the first time that this has happened from this official. So really disappointed with that. Like really disappointed. But yeah, well, he blatantly got it wrong ultimately in our opinion, and I think I had I know I'm a long way back, and I had quite a good view of exactly where we were. Now, whether it's the linesman that's give it, or whether it's the referee, the handball on the line, it's clearly not handball. If anything, my initial reaction was he was over the line and it might have been a goal, but again, looking at it back, it's not even that. It does hit McKenzie on the side. His arm is there, but I'm not too sure where you're supposed to put your arms. So just really perplexed with the decision, and really, and I think it's a really bad one.
And 2 red cards, Heaney and Smith being sent off in the second half. What are your thoughts on those decisions?
Poor. Again, like I've said there, you know, I think if McKenzie's put his arm out and he's deliberately handballed it, then yeah, I think I can understand it. The initial reaction was that didn't happen. I've seen video footage of it since. It clearly didn't happen. And again, this official's made a terrible decision, and it's cost us the game again. Now, to us, that's huge, because you know, whether it's a point or, you know, again, the Curzon game, a point, it's really important to us in terms of trying to build momentum and try to build, you know, a bit of, like I say, momentum for how we want to play going forward. So just crazy decision. And then Martin's obviously a bit frustrated, you know, we're down to 10 men, and I thought we played well, and I thought we created some really good chances with 10 men, but yeah, he's frustrated. He's gone to get the ball, and he's gone into the back of the lad, and then the lads again made the most of it, and their benches made the most of it, and they're all up screaming and shouting as they do, and then, you know, all of a sudden the red card comes out. Yeah, just think he lost control of the game ultimately. I think he lost control of the game yet again, and we've suffered from it, and just majorly disappointed really. You know, we put trust in people, and listen, I'm not saying he's a bad referee, but he's come here on a couple of occasions, and he's had a bad night really again.
And Paul Black got stuck in straight away when he came on. How do you think he impacted play when he came on the pitch?
Blackie's brilliant. Blackie's a massive player for us. I know some people behind where we are were frustrated that he maybe didn't start or was on the game. I don't know what their opinion was, but you know, Paul's had a serious injury. He's had a real serious injury, and we need to be very careful that we don't make the injury worse. He's back, he's fit, but if we do too much, too fast, too soon, you know, there's still a little bit of risk there that something quite serious could happen, and then all of a sudden we're back to square one. So we have to manage Paul, we have to manage his minutes, we have to manage what he does, and you know, there's nobody more than me wants Paul Blackett on the pitch, because he's such a big player for our team, and you know, when he came on he was excellent, and you know, he's just brilliant. He's just a brilliant football player. He's got real qualities, you know, put himself about, made chances, created chances, positional was great, movement was great. Yeah, he's a top player, but you know, we just need to make everybody aware that we've just got to be really careful with how we manage Paul.
And Tom Broadbent went off with what looked like to be an early injury. How is he doing after full time?
Still quite early in terms of where we're at with Tom. To be fair, earlier in the season, Tom wants to play on. He's a proper team player. He wants to play through the pain barrier. He wants to do right for the team. He wants to be there for us all. but he made the mistake earlier in the season where he did that, and you know his calf was, you know, he had a bad calf injury which went on a little bit longer than we anticipated because he played the 90 minutes. It's always, you know, the player's choice. If they feel they don't, you know, they know their body better than we do, and you know, on that occasion he felt he could run it off, and clearly it didn't work. On this occasion, he just felt that it wasn't right to continue. So yeah, he'll, you know, we'll reassess and see where he's at, and hopefully it's not too bad. But you know, we're not going to know for the, you know, a couple of days in terms of by the time he settles down. We'll hopefully know a little bit more by Thursday.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, thank you.